Jail, my boy hopped in here shilling. Bro hopped in here shilling. Chat, what we on? Oh shit, man! It's another day in crypto. Wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. Chat, what we on today, man? Wonderful Wednesday. We gotta talk about it. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithm. It's your boy Crypto Million back with another one. Damn, I just realized I got my phone case here. I should have went live on the other platform there as well, and had my phone rolling. I got my phone on a charger. Chat, what we on, man? What are we looking at today? We having a little bit of a mini correction inside the market. We got a little bit of a mini correction inside the market. I did create a model for you guys, right? That's predicting if this rally will continue. Right, we gotta think about if the rally will continue or not. If the rally will continue, will it continue? I don't know. We gonna check it out all in this show. So make sure that you hop in and like and subscribe. My boy came in this joint chilling hard, bro. Yo, Cage. Bro came in here chilling super hard, bro. Chilling. What up, Chirac fan for life? White Sox fan for life. What you know about the White Sox? Bro, how come no one mentioned Trash Coin here? I bought in a 200K market cap. Now it's 30. Because you ain't tell us, Roadblock. You ain't tell us. I heard about Trash Coin from Crypto Gains, right? I seen Crypto Gains talking about Trash Coin, and it was just too high for me at the time. But it did like a 2x since he made a video about it. So it's still going up. Don't get me wrong. I ain't got nothing to talk about. But as AOKG been chilling, I put y'all on another joint. You feel me? You could have been making, it is what it is. So that's our video this morning on YouTube, and this guy predicted that ZBCN is going to 10 cent. You want to know something, Carlton? You want to know something, Carlton? You want to know? Oh, you hear that sound, don't you? You hear that sound, don't you? One more time. Oh, yo, you heard it. You want to know something, Carlton? Carlton, you want to know something? Nah, they say you can chill. Y'all can chill whatever y'all want to chill. I can't stop y'all from chilling. Y'all can chill whatever y'all want to chill, bro. This is whatever y'all want to chill. Y'all can chill. I can't stop nobody from chilling. But you want to know something, Carlton? I was looking at ZBCN today, and I was like, damn. In order for ZBCN to hit $2 to get to XRP market cap, because it's actually a very, very lucrative niche that they a market, should I say, they are disrupting, that would literally be a 500, almost a 600x, right? And some people do believe that ZBCN can reach XRP heights, but I think I seen it on TikTok, and I wanted to I don't even know where I seen it. Even matter of fact, I want to make it clear, right? Maybe I just thought of this, right? But I think I did see somebody on TikTok doing some crazy. Maybe it was the XRP gang, but it made me think of people creating content for Zebek and comparing it to XRP. And I'm like, let me pull it up on the market cap of, can see what people was talking about. And now I'm like, damn, I ain't even realized XRP market cap was that damn massive. God damn. Sheesh. It is what 195, but XRP market cap is massive. Yo, if this is what I'm saying. This is and I guess that this is the inspiration in crypto. I like it. I like the way it sounds, chat. I feel like I'm becoming a professional streamer or some shit. Now, let me gotta hit it one more time for y'all. Oh my goodness, I like the way it sounds. All right, now. This is what I'm saying. Can you imagine like catching XRP when it was like 203 or some shit, or catching the people who made like buku millions when Shiba Inu ran, right? That we are running across some of those and I don't know if that'll ever happen in crypto again, to be fair, but because there's just so many coins and there's so many idiots. Salute. Hold on. Salute. Salute to the person that hell wrong with these chat. Chat, what's wrong with him? Hell wrong with these chat. Chat, what's wrong with him? Let's go, Vegeta. You like it, Vegeta? I know y'all was like, it's lagging. Come on, man. It's probably lagging because I'm on like multiple streams. Hold on. Let me see what we got going on. He said it's lagging. Let me see what we got going on. See if I can remove some of this stuff off my screen. Make it a little bit less laggy for you. Hold on, chat. What I'm gonna do is move that on the screen there. We don't need that either. All right. Yo, it's been a video. What's good? What's up, not influencer, man? Good to see you guys. Hold on, let me move the chat down since it's starting to flow over. Wise mind in here. Yeah, hey yo, KG. I'm getting it set up, bro. I'm getting it set up. What do you think about Nova Subnet 68? I done some research on Subnet 68, and at one point I did hold the Subnet. I don't hold it anymore, right? I sold Subnet 68, so I want to make that clear. I did sell it, but like I think that it's pretty good. I just think that you know how you do something and you before you ahead of your time, right? I just think that they are ahead of their time. What they are working to accomplish is absolutely massive, right? But I don't think people have caught on yet. It's the same thing with AXGT, right? When you look at the decentralized science narrative, I think that there's a lot of money to be made. I think that people are trying to find the crossroad between decentralized science and crypto, and it's just not clicking yet. At some point it will click. It's just not clicking yet. But what they're doing is massive, right? Because you got to think about science, right? You got to think about if you're a scientist and let's say you got this groundbreaking idea or you've come up with this groundbreaking discovery. It doesn't matter how groundbreaking it is. They won't take you serious without funding, right? And most people, they put you through all of these loopholes to get funding, right? Especially if you're an indie scientist, because they want to keep everything in-house and centralized. So what the centralized science is doing is just trying to get the power back in the scientists' hands by awarding them capital for scientific research, right? Through crowdfunding and things like that. But at the end of the day, I don't think crypto people are there yet. And that's just what it is. Crypto people aren't there. Let's see what we got here. I saw no photo didn't know we not shilling. When I bought Trash Coin, it was just a gamble. I checked today and saw it gone at 13 million market cap. Bro, you killed that trade. That is what's up, bro. That is what's up, bro. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. All right, so what are the chances that this market continues to go up? I guess that's what people want to know. If they want to know if this market is going to continue to go up, let's take a look at some charts, man. Let's take a look at some charts. We got the total 3 coming in hot, a little bit overbought here on the total 3. We are seeing you don't want to see this. I'm gonna tell you this, right? And this is not me being bearish. I'm not bearish. I'm actually bullish, and my motto is actually bullish. I want to make it clear. But you don't want to see this here. We would hope that this week doesn't end up in a wick candle, right? You want to see this week push above, but 2 wick candles are normally bearish because that shows that we're getting stopped out here at resistance. And again, this is the total 3. You can see that we're getting a little bit of selling volume coming in hot. So I don't know if that's because of the macro, because of I know the housing market is absolutely terrible right now. It says U.S. home prices hit record high. I asked Grok if that's actually bullish or bearish for crypto, and it actually said it's bullish. Well, they actually gave, to be fair, it gave a bullish case and a bearish case, right? So again, it says as of now, the record high U.S. home prices are mildly bullish for crypto and risk on assets in the short term. What's crazy? That Bitcoin has been going up. I've been looking at this token. Ignore this token, guys. Again, ignore this token. I want to actually go to the Ethereum token. So let's go to something like AXGT. So I can show you guys what I'm talking about. But if we swing up here, you can see that even though ETH has been flying and we've been having a little bit of altcoins flying and things like that, the Ethereum fees have been exceptionally low. And I don't think a lot of people have been talking about how low ETH fees has been in the midst of this rally. I've never seen that. Normally, when ETH rallies and we see an altcoin rally, the ETH fees be like $40, $50. I don't know if it's because retail hasn't truly returned. Many people would say, well, hey, Millie, is retail back? Actually, the weekly chart is not looking bad on AXGT, by the way. People would say retail back. I don't know. I'm getting mixed signals. I got some people who weren't asking me about crypto, asking me about crypto. I'm seeing a lot of new things happening in crypto as far as on-chain activity. I'm seeing the Ethereum fees exceptionally low though. So is it really as much activity as we think is happening? I don't know. You guys be the judge. But again, I just feel like that's something that nobody talks about, right? They're not talking about like, the fact that Ethereum fees have been extremely low. Let's look at ETH, by the way, while we are checking out these charts, guys. If you just hop in here, we'll check out the ETH BTC chart, which on the weekly, Ben Cowan said that this is actually starting to get bullish. But what scares me again is that we are overbought here, and we've been hanging in the overbought area for a while now for the ETH BTC charts. We just got a stock RSI cross. Now this one was invalid. You can see that we hung out here again, and hopefully this one can be invalid. And then there's an argument that it is, because you can clearly see that the stock RSI here is on an uptrend, right? So you got a higher, you got a high here, you got a high here. I want to say that this is a higher high here, and maybe you get a higher low there, right? Which could be the momentum that we need to continue to go higher. I like to couple the stock RSI and actually look at the ultimate RSI, the Lux Algo as well, because this is a very powerful indicator, and you can see how powerful it is. We got a Lux Algo ultimate RSI cross. We got a very fucking explosive move. Yes, indeed. Very fucking explosive. So again, will it continue? Who knows? But this is the ETH and BTC chart. Let's just look at ETH. For how y'all feeling out there, man? Y'all feeling like y'all rich as fuck? Like 2 Chainz and Wayne? Y'all feeling rich as fuck, or y'all feeling broke as hell? Like, let me know. Let me know. ETH, look at that Lux Algo ultimate RSI cross. Nice move here. Could get a little bit of correction here, right? It wants to come and retest this magnet, but again, we don't have enough information to say whether this rally here will continue or not. We're just simply coming up to resistance, man. And I think resistance scares people, because some people feel like we are extended, because they look at the fact that Bitcoin went from 15K to 120. This could be the last leg. Some people look at it as a super cycle, like we're just getting started, right? So it's like 50-50 all the way around. And feel free to let me know in the chat how you currently feel about the altcoin market. Let's talk about what my motto created today. So Bitcoin just hit 118K. What happens next? Crypto market 4 trillion. We know this. We got 100 billion in Bitcoin ETF assets. Rally continuation score based on 47 technical fundamentals and indicators. Our model gave a 6.5 out of 10. So it's a 65 to 75% chance that the rally continues, but the cycle maturity requires caution. I might have to end the stream early. I got the maids coming in. I got the maids coming in. They about to clean my house. You feel me? So I might have to end this early. Hopefully they don't come bamming on the door. But they don't speak that much English. No English. But what to expect next? 3 critical time frames every investor should know. So short term, heading into this, next month, Bitcoin targeting 125K to 120K with strong institutional buying. ETFs adding 1.5 daily. Key support at 115. 70% bullish in the next 2 to 4 weeks that the rally continues. The next 2-3 months, 65% bullish, right? Potential for 150K, 200K based on institutional momentum. We're seeing a lot of different laws. We're seeing potential laws that could go into effect. So a lot of pro-crypto stuff happening around regulation and legislation. Altcoin season may begin if Bitcoin dominance breaks below 50%. Long-term 2026 historical cycle pattern suggests Q3 and Q4 could mark the cycle peak, which we've been saying that, right? And then maybe we get an altcoin market peak in Q1 or Q2 of 2026. Time for this defending position strategies, which I need to start talking about some exit strategies. People don't want to talk about exit strategies. I can never talk about exit strategies on TikTok. I say anything about exit strategies on TikTok, they on my ass. I be feeling like I can't even talk about nothing on TikTok when I'm like, hey, bro, people on TikTok delusionally bullish. Like it make me optimistic. Like I can only make bullish content on TikTok. That's neither here nor there. Where smart money is moving. All right, AI infrastructure, 22 billion. Market with real utility, GPU demand exploding as AI companies need computing power. Guys, this is why Shoots Subnet 64 is going to be fucking massive, because they are competing with the top Web 2 GPU infrastructure entities in the world. Google, what's that? I think, I don't know if it's Azure or Amazon AWS and what's the other one? Maybe it's Microsoft Azure, Google something, and Amazon AWS. Anyway, AI infrastructure probably has the most strongest fundamentals. So if you're looking at this as being the last leg of the crypto cycle, I know a lot of new people that's watching this don't want to hear this, right? This could be the last leg. I am top heavy in AI. I just know how it's being integrated and implemented daily, and it only makes sense, right? Real world assets, 15 billion growing to 50 billion. I think I talked about that in today's video. Salute to the Epic Chain team. 15 billion growing to 50 billion by the end of 2025. BlackRock and major institutions tokenizing everything, right? Most sustainable. So they say AI has the strongest fundamentals, but it's still a little bit of risky. And they said most sustainable would be picking, having a basket of RWA tokens. So less volatility there. Established memes, Doge, bringing real utility, like Tesla payments, gaming partnerships. So really setting the stage for meme coins to really start building once they get established, right? But there's going to be a whole lot of like money coming into the internet capital markets, and specifically the attention economy. And you want to pay attention to some of those creator coins, man, because there's a lot of those. There's actually one guy, and I'm not going to shill him, but he gets like 1 million views on these other platforms, right? And some of these creators have tokens, right? I'm talking about real crypto creators, not no Cardi B trying to launch a token type shit. I'm just talking about real people that's straight streaming from Pump Fund, real creator coins. So critical price levels, the numbers that will determine the Bitcoin's next move. 115K is support. Immediate resistance, as we see, has been 120. Next target could be 128. Major support at 100. 105, right? And then I'll be dropping the full report on the Patreon, right? I got a full analysis that I'll probably be dropping on the Patreon once I finish making the visual to it. So if you're part of the Patreon, be looking for that. But our model based on 47 technical and fundamental indicators say 6.5 out of 10 that this rally continues. And let's talk to the chat and see what the chat thinks. We got 35 people in here, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Spark is jumping. Wish I bought more. I get what you're saying. I do hold it, but not much. Already at 3x. Pullback here is super normal. I agree, Kyle. 107%. Gas on ETH. Thoughts on Arlo? I don't have any thoughts on Arlo. I never heard of that. You just put me on something. Billy, do you think ETH fees have anything to do with Coinbase wallet being changed to Base? I just think, well, ETH was doing the merge, the splurge, the purge, the curve, the turd. They was doing all of that shit. So at some point, whatever they were implementing is starting to work. But then you got to ask yourself, is retail truly here? And is that the reason that ETH fees are so low? And if retail is truly here and ETH fees are that low, means retail has chosen up on another chain, which would be Solana, which would be the retail chain. I don't make the rules. I don't. Cardi B is not real. I have mixed feelings. This could be the run, but also a fake out in Q4 will be top for alts. And if you know Benjamin Cowan, he sees alts making new lows. I do listen to Benjamin, but he's been surprisingly bullish on the ETH BTC chart, which is bullish for ETH, which is bullish for altcoins. Why crypto market tanking, G? Them the type of comments that just, that's what you call tanking. I don't know. I've been around a while. So when somebody come in and say, why crypto market tanking? It really throws me off. It really does. It really does. Do you know that Sorrow's running on crypto bubbles? The only chart is up like virtuals. What is Sorrow's? I don't know what that is. Check out Arlo, please. Where do you hear about new subnets? I actually research new subnets, sir. I research them each and every day. But I can help you out with that. So let's answer. Well, again, guys, you know, y'all want to get Millie attention. You already know what to do. You already know what to do. It's called SC Super Motherfucking Chat, but super chats. we got the raids coming in. All right, so let's get into somebody asked me what how do I check the subnets. I just, you know, Backdrop is a really good website. You can they actually have a trading bot in their Telegram where you can actually trade subnets are actually live on Sol. So you can go to Radium and you can actually buy subnets now. So this is the adoption that's happening. What's crazy is the most traded. I own all three of these. I own Subnet 63. I own Subnet 62. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. And I own Subnet 64, baby. And I've been trying to tell y'all. About that. Hey, don't be ignoring me. The fuck? I've been trying to tell y'all about that. I made a couple videos of it, but I just study subnets. I also have a Telegram bot that's part of the J5 Council exclusively that gives us updates on any type of momentum based off mind share and volume. So anytime a subnet gets uptick in volume or mind share on X, it gives us an alert. Again, that's exclusively for the J5 Council. So I'm actually embedded in the Tile ecosystem. I have a subnet miner as well. I'm looking to actually mine other subnets, but I'm still learning. And some of the subnets learning curves are a little bit harder than others when it comes to coding and mining. But if you're a developer, right? If you're building something and you want like the ecosystem basically to promote and market to you based off demand. So that's what happened with Shoots, right? Based on the demand it gets, the more tile flows into it, right? That's how these subnets work, right? They're like a, well-oiled machine, a flywheel, right? And if you're building something that's in AI, right, and you don't have the necessary capital and stuff like that, I would really recommend anybody trying to get a subnet slot, right? Because the way that this ecosystem works, it sold me. It sold me, right? And then I feel like I'm early to a really good ecosystem, right? I would have loved to get to Solana when nobody was in it. I would have loved to get into these subnets in its early stages where you can make those connections before everything blows up. And I think that's where I'm at with BitTensor. So I love being with BitTensor. In fact, it makes me I feel like I'm home. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm home. It's my biggest investment, my biggest holding. I have the most conviction on it, the most resolve. So it only makes sense for me to stay tapped in what's happening within the ecosystem as far as these subnets, right? And there's some really good things happening. I use Choots all the time, personally, so I know this shit works, right? And there's a lot of really good big brains in the Tile ecosystem as well. So if you spend 30K, 40K, 50K on a subnet, you're not going to waste your time, right? It's not like you spending $2 to create a meme coin. You literally spending $100K to have a slot. So you're going to really put forth the effort if you're going to spend that type of money. Or you're going to sell your subnet like we've seen. We've seen people sell their cold keys to their subnet to people who can afford to run a subnet. So that's neither here or there. These Ayuki rope. Somebody asked me like, Millie, do you make content about base? Like, I don't talk about base tokens like I used to, but I'm still locked in the base, and I got a few guys that are really locked in the base. Salute to EA, everything altcoin, and bro. Why is he looking at the camera like that? Like, bro actually don't want to be filmed right here. He really like, dude, you leaking. What the fuck we trying to do? He really looked like his fucking Bitcoin seed phrases on the back screen right here. And he like, why the fuck is you recording, bro? But like, look how he's looking. He's like, I don't think he was a big fan of this shot being taken here. Sorry, I got thrown off. But this is the Ayuki robots here. Right? Physical, physical robots. Salute to EA. Salute to Connor on Chain. These guys really, really like are integrated in base, right? And you know, if they ask me something about Bitensor or Tau ecosystem, I could tell them. And I ask them things about base. They are pretty locked into the base ecosystem. So let the word to the wise be efficient. The moral of the story is find you an ecosystem and commit to it. You know, you got the gaming guys committing to AVAX. You know what I mean? It's just like the meme coin trench gods committing to Solana, right? Find your ecosystem, commit to it, and you'll run into countless opportunities, guys. And you got to understand this, right? I don't know what, like some people hit me up the other day, like wanting to hire me in the Web3 industry as a researcher. So, yes, as a researcher. So like, this is the thing. It's kind of like a new workforce. It's kind of like, this is new, right? So because it's new, it's still a lot of opportunities, right? But soon it's going to be diluted. It's going to be everybody in crypto. Everybody, like, you don't think that everybody about to be in crypto? I'm going to show you why everybody about to be in crypto right now. Let me show y'all something right now. Let me see if I can actually find it here. Here we go. Now, this is actually one of my banks, right? This is one of my banks, right? Which is PNC. This made me very, very happy this morning. I was so happy. I just got to hit it. I was happy as hell when I see this. I said, okay. It says Coinbase partners with 325 billion PNC Bank to bring Bitcoin and crypto to its 12 million customers. This made me happy, but this is what I'm talking about. So now you got to think about this, right? This is going to create a lot of new jobs for people in Web3 because traditional banking people don't know about crypto. Most of them don't know about crypto, right? So you need to hire people that understand crypto. So more job openings are going to open, which means more people are going to come into crypto. More people are going to tell other people about the crypto, and then more people are going to know crypto, right? You seen a video when the police officer stopped the guy and the dude had his seed phrase in his wallet and he had his seed phrase all on fucking camera. And he was like, oh yeah, man, that's that crypto shit. It's happening. It's happening. So like, if you lock yourself into an ecosystem now, especially if you're a content creator or if you're a person that just loves to research stuff, you might run into an opportunity. And crypto opportunities pay really, really well. Really, really well. Did you see that video where they was comparing how much Cup C makes in crypto to the WNBA players? Like, he's killing them. He makes more money like per month or some shit than almost 90% of the NBA players put together. All of them put together. Which means dude making like 60K a day. On a good day, he might make 1.2 million or something crazy, bro. Isn't that crazy? So like, that's because it's still early. That's how I feel about Tau ecosystem. I'm still early, right? So I'll be able to, when opportunities happen, they fall into the lap of the people that's there, right? First come, first serve. First mover's advantage. And that's the same thing that's happening in crypto. So like, there's, you know, everything that I got personally in crypto, I worked hard for, bro. And I feel like there's going to be a lot more opportunity in the next 2 years that's going to get filled. And then it's going to be hard to get these positions and have these advantages in crypto. So just think about that when you got 10 different layer ones that you holding. It don't even make sense to hold 10 layer ones. Like, what are we doing? Why are we holding Solana, AVAX, H-bar? Like, pick a struggle and commit to it. Let me see what we got here. Got 40 people in here. What's good? Taking breathe the souls out of it, right? You know what I'm saying? Been offline a while. It's good to see you, Cryptosaurus, man. W, that's a saying you can buy with Soul now. Yeah, man, you can head over to Void Subnet 106 and you can use the bridge. It's new, so always creating new wallet. You don't want to never, put all your funds into something that's new. and just, you know, kind of try it out. Altcoin searches are also surging. They are, Vegeta. They're over 9,000. Ben is the GOAT for TA. He's calling for potential second bottom, but he has turned bullish. ETH went home. I wouldn't call him the GOAT for TA at all. Can't call him the GOAT. But to a certain extent, he's been right. I'll just say that because I remember when Ben has been bearish. And by the way, Ben has been bearish this entire cycle. And like, if you had his mentality, you probably missed out on a lot of money in crypto in the last 2 years. And I used to say that in his comments, and then he blocked me. Yeah, Ben Cowan blocked me because I told him, I was like, and this is in the misses when we had the AI run and the altcoin run and the gaming runs. And I was like, bro, you so bearish that you missed out on a whole bubble. And he probably felt some way that I say it, but I rocks with Ben. Hopefully he don't block me again, right? But I rocks with him. But like, you know, it's all good. We all make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect, bro. You know what I'm saying? I make mistakes. Ain't nobody TA perfect. I think the GOAT of TA, in my opinion, is Crypto University. Like, that's my GOAT. But we all got different GOATs. My GOAT is Crypto University. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the GOAT. Like he that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. What's up, Beebs? Beebs in the trap. Beebs in the trap. Yeah, you can buy with sold now. It's crazy, bro. And remember, guys, we potentially got the triple catalyst convergence, right? We got the Genius Act. We trying to get that 401k executive order money, 9 trillion retirement money coming into crypto potentially, allegedly, and then the crypto mortgage bill, right? So let's take a look at what's happening on the CME group. Let's see if Big Dog J Powell resigns today, right? What's the bet on Big Dog J Powell resigning today, right? We do got a FOMC meeting in 7 days, so I'm pretty sure the market is going to correct headed into this. I can't see the market going crazy unless Powell resigns, right? If Powell resigns, then the market could pump going into the FOMC, but I am expecting that we'll be able to get good prices on cryptos like Zebek, Jasmy, Peak, Tau, whatever you like. We'll get good prices because every time we come into this whole FOMC BS, right, you already know we got to have a lot of volatility. So in due respect, volatility. But I want it to happen because I don't want us to be like overbought, and I don't want the altcoins to become overbought yet. Let it happen so the pump would be more volatile, right? So yes, is it a chance that we get a small correction headed into the FOMC meeting? I think so. I think there's going to be volatility. You can already start to see like the Bitcoin and we really needed the Bitcoin dominance to break the 50-day moving averages. We really don't need the Bitcoin dominance to hold this, right? Actually, let's remove this and put the bull market bands on. Let's put the bull market bands on because like at the end of the day, okay, this actually bullish, but we just need to break this 50-day moving average, right? Because I do believe in the last altcoin season that was broken. Yeah. Once we get under the 50-day moving averages, it's Valhalla for altcoins. So again, this is a great metric if you're new in crypto. It's called the Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance needs to start printing. It needs to turn the 50-day moving average into resistance. Right now, it's support, which is not good for altcoins because altcoins will bleed against Bitcoin if Bitcoin corrects. So if Bitcoin corrects, altcoins will bleed because the Bitcoin dominance is rising, right? But if Bitcoin corrects or goes sideways and the Bitcoin dominance goes lower, this is actually kind of inverted bullish for inverted. This is kind of like bullish for altcoins because that means liquidity could be flowing into altcoins. I would also pay attention to something like the Tether dominance and, you know, things of that sort, just to see if people are headed back in to stable coins. Right, where is it? USDT. There we go. It's Tether dominant. So yeah, right here. Yeah, the gray area is the area we were looking at for a potential altcoin season. So we need to be down here in this gray area, which is below 3%. So those are two metrics that just are not in our favor for us to potentially be in the environment where we're going to have an altcoin season, right? You want to see the tether dominance in that gray area, right? Below 3.2%, I would say. And you want to see Bitcoin dominance below the 50-day moving averages, which is counter bullish for altcoins. So we still got a little bit of work to do. And I think this will happen, right? Once we finally get back into getting Fed cuts and maybe some type of stimulus for the economy in a good way, not a bad way, right? I think that we get here. If we reach here for any one of those two charts, coupled with Fed easing, altcoins are going to go para-fucking-bolic. Parabolic. But we got a lot of work to do. So just keep that in mind, chat. They supposed to be here and like okay. Let me check my was there a lot of volatility at the last meeting? I can't remember. But there's volatility going to in every meeting that I've been around. Like every meeting that I've been around, there's this like lot of like up and down leverage, people trying to guess and predict which way the market is going to go based on what Powell is saying. Is he dovish? Is he hawkish? Oh, we got an idea that he's going to be hawkish, but if he says something dovish, we'll pump it a little bit. But the overall summary of what he's saying is hawkish, so then it continues to go down after a small pump because maybe he says, we're not going to cut rates, but we have halted restricting the monetary policy. All type of weird type shit. You know what I'm saying? And they just sit there and they just pump it, leverage, 20x, 30x short. Like, bro, is it really that fucking serious, dog? The extractors, the Solana extractors at all-time highs. What are your top 3 RWA and DPIN projects? That is a good question. A W question for you, Mr. D. So I like DPIN, I like Peak, I like Jasmine. I can't give you just 3, so I'm gonna give you some mid caps, some low caps, all of the above, right? But I'm gonna tell you the ones that I like. RWA, I like RSR, which is what Reserve Coin. I like Relio, which is a really good RWA project that has been very severely suppressed. Relio. And then there's a few RWA projects that I like on base, but I won't name them because they're really small. DPIN, I like Jasmine, I like Zabek, I like Peak, I like Parcel, I like Hive Mapper. It's another one within the it's another DPIN project that's actually in the Peak ecosystem called Nadix. I don't know if you guys heard of Nadix. Like, I'm really locked in with this shit. I like those. Of course, I wouldn't say hold all of those, right? Like, you got to pick your poison for what you believe in the most and what you have most conviction and resolve. But I think all of those are really solid projects. They got really solid teams behind them, and they're proven so far in the market. So it's not really no high risk shit with like the RWA's DPINs, right? You want a product in a DPIN or RWA that's solving a problem, providing solution, has a device that generates revenue. A Tor protocol, aka anyone, is also a good one as well for DPIN. That has a device that generates revenue. So those are kind of like the things I look for when I'm looking for DPIN and RWA. I'm looking at what are their platform trying to tokenize and how much money does it have behind it. I think with RWA projects is going to be really tough to compete with something like Ondo, because Ondo stepped in the game with the machine behind it, right? They stepped in the game with cash money behind it. You know what I'm saying? They stepped in the game in the 99, 2000, and they already have Birdman and Slim behind them. So for RWAs, like, how much capital and liquidity that you have really matters, right? It really matters, because you're trying to put liquidity upon something to tokenize it, whether it be gold, whether it be watches, whether it be cars and stuff like that. I think Autos is also another good DPIN project as well. Autos, do the research. But yeah, like, when it comes to RWAs, man, the best RWAs are the ones that have the most money behind it. That's just is what it is. This is really nothing else to be said behind it. What do you think about the Japan meeting? The chance of raises there, which could strike the carry trade. Yeah, I've been seeing that, man. I think Trump's been closing some deals, but like Japan's economy is like, and that trade yen deal is going to affect the Jasmine price. Last time they had like the whole yen FUD, Jasmine crashed. Like it was like a correction. I'm not going to say a crash, but Jasmine had a nice correction because that's Japan based. So if it heats up again, I'm gonna expect Jasmine to put in a pretty nice correction. Thoughts on ETF 500? Is that a meme coin, Montana? A 300? Montana 300. Bro be spitting, bro. Montana 300 was a good lyricist. Yo, he was like one of Chicago's best lyricists, dog. What do you think about Japan? Thoughts on the ETF? All right, so let's get back into our research here. Because there's not really nothing going on in the market, guys. You know what I mean? It's really a nothing burger. It's really a nothing burger. It's nothing happening. It's chop, right? We go up, we go down. Let's check some leverage. Let's see on the weekly. Which way do we want to go? Which way do the leverage want to pull us, man? Does the magnet want to pull us to the... Okay, this is actually good. This is actually really, really good. We got a nice bit of liquidity up here at 120,000, right? It could coincide with that Bitcoin dominance rising. A lot of people would say because the housing market is at its all-time high, people could move from the housing market into Bitcoin, and that could be another thing that causes Bitcoin to continue to go high. So I don't want to say the housing market is bullish for altcoins, but it's definitely a case for it be bullish for Bitcoin. You can already see 50 million Americans own Bitcoin, 37 million Americans own gold. Who owns gold? Which one of you? Which one? Hey, which one of y'all got a gold bar? Who got it? Let me know who got the gold bar. Or is the, I feel this though, where they say 37 million Americans own gold. Does like gold chains count? I don't fucking know. That's crazy. They're saying 50 million Americans. I don't know how true this is, right? But to put that into perspective, right? Even though you're looking at like, okay, more people own Bitcoin than gold, you can see here how minuscule Bitcoin is compared to arts and collectibles, gold itself, right? The market caps, right? So you like, damn, Bitcoin, more people own Bitcoin than gold, and that number could continue to rise. At some point, Bitcoin's market cap is going to catch a lot of this shit, man. Real estate 370, bonds 318, money 129. Like, this is why people are so bullish on Bitcoin going to 1 million or some crazy shit, because it's, look at this. Look at this, man. What if it what is Bitcoin price now? If it do like a 10x on the market cap, that's still less than gold. So if Bitcoin market caps 10x, it's still less than gold. So Bitcoin can literally go to 1.2 million and it'll still be less than gold. According to this chart, of course, if people sell their gold into Bitcoin, then the gold market cap is going to, like, of course, right? Maybe Bitcoin acts as a black hole and sucks all this liquidity, right? But that's crazy to think about. Like, Bitcoin is sitting at 120K and it's not even near the maturation potential that it is, which poses a question. How lucrative do you think the altcoin market will be when Bitcoin hits these levels, right? So now you're talking about XRP and the real dogs, the Taos, the goddamn Ethereums, right? The Solanas, the real dogs, right? How high could they market caps be once Bitcoin really, really joins the party? Because right now, Bitcoin like a little kid watching all the fucking adults. Like, look at this little kid, and then you got all the adults. Like, bro, you got the little kid genius prodigy at the table, and everybody else is adult, and they like, why the fuck is he here? Bitcoin is probably the smartest motherfucker out of everybody, right? He's like the little genius prodigy sitting at the table with the big dogs. So you got to think that altcoins got to be fucking parabolic market caps if Bitcoin enters the boom boom room. Elon world. Oh. Boy, I tell you, y'all don't get tired, do y'all? I think the Elon community, you gotta give it up to them. They do not get tired, bro. They just still Elon world. That's all we got, chat. Is we done? Yeah, we live, AOKG. Appreciate y'all in the chat. Appreciate it in y'all chat. Let me see if I got anything else we was looking at. Anything else we looking at? What else were we looking at? We did look at the we did talk about this the other day, right? Q4 2025 altcoin season probability based off our model, based off comprehensive macro analysis. There's an 8.510 that we still have an altcoin season. We got some pretty good regulatory catalysts that could lead us there. And you know, if that Bitcoin dominance and that Tether dominance goes down, and we got a lot of things that we need to happen, right? We need the BTC dominance to go down, we need Tether dominance to go down, we need the Fed to do something, right? Potentially maybe a Fed cut, liquidity impact, lower rates historically drive capital into risk assets, right? We still got tariff uncertainty, but every day we're seeing new deals from Trump, so that's actually bullish. But yeah, I think that you know what I mean, we got a lot of catalysts that could help us, right? Clarity Act passage is imminent. Fed easing cycle should begin in a couple months. Crypto mortgage legitimization is a potential. Strong altcoin momentum is here, right? We're starting to see that. Peak alt season, Q4. Position altcoin rotation by accumulating quality layer ones, DeFi protocols, and emerging narratives before institutional capital fully deploys post. Yeah, well, you got to get in before the smart money, basically. Well, you got to get in before the smart money and before the FOMO, which is retail, right? You get in before FOMO and retail, you make a lot of money, right? You make a lot of money. Think about the last altcoin season. All the people that got into these Binance coins before Binance and Pancake Swap went absolutely crazy in that altcoin. It went crazy. Like Binance and Pancake Swap, like in that first altcoin season, made so much money. It's made people so much money, bro. It made people so much money, right? And the same thing is gonna happen on Solana. The same thing is gonna happen with these Tau subnets when Tau hits, it's 10x, right? Because a lot of these legacy coins, they still can do a 5 and 10x, right? And if you think that they can't, all you got to do is just go pause the stream and then look at this, right? Just look at where Bitcoin sits compared to the other assets that matter. So you gotta you gotta think that if Bitcoin can reach these heights, then a lot of those altcoins will also put in massive multipliers as well. If Bitcoin goes to 1 million, I can imagine at least a 500x. That would be crazy. We everywhere. Elon for the W. Oh, man. Yeah, we got a lot going on, chat. We got a lot going on. We got a lot going on, man. We got a lot going on, but it's really a nothing burger right now. It's really a nothing burger. Got my, today my day off, man. I ain't really doing nothing crazy. No gym work. Maybe a little bit of boxing. Maybe I hoop today if it don't get too hot. Because if I do hoop, it's gonna be outside. But yeah, touch grass, man. Ain't really nothing going on, man. I'm about to get up out of here. We chilled. We kicked it. We talked about what was going on in the market. Make sure you check out the channel. Check out my TikTok. Check out my Kick, Twitch. I'm everywhere. I don't know. I was thinking about doing an IRL stream maybe a little later. I don't know where I want to go eat at, bro. But I'll probably go eat somewhere really, really like nice. Maybe chat with y'all, and you know what I'm saying, while I'm cooking me up a hot pot or something at the Korean barbecue pit. You feel me? I'd probably go hit the Korean barbecue pit, whip me up a hot pot, and chat with y'all while I'm cooking it up. You know what I'm saying? But good point, Lark. He said, imagine seeing this chart. Imagine seeing this chart and still saying I've missed the bus. This is why. And that's why I think that we early to crypto, bro. Like, bro, crypto jobs and all that shit about to start booming. It's about to be a crypto economy. It's gonna be people fucking selling virtual real estate, crypto virtual realtors, bro. Like crypto virtual car salesmen, bro. Like it's already happening with autos. Like, dude, we got so much more adoption to go. All the banks now about to partner with Coinbase. This is one of my banks, but goddamn, I didn't know they was worth 325 billion. Salute to PNC, salute to Chase, salute to Wells Fargo, dog. Salute, salute, salute. One step closer to mass adoption, guys. One step closer to mass adoption. SPS, Pingu, Lofi, baby. But yeah, y'all gotta let me know what's going on. So, what are we looking at? Anything y'all want to talk about or see in the market? Let me know. And I'll chat it out with y'all before I get up out of here. Pingu is about to get another leg up. Yeah, Pingu, you know what they're calling Pingu, bro? They're calling Pingu the Disney of crypto. Like, they got a game, man. If Pingu fucking builds out an amusement park or does something crazy, bro, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just imagine... that's what I'm saying. Like the potential of this is how I think. I don't know how y'all think, but just the potential of Pingu. Like, what if they build an amusement park? I don't know if they thought about that, but if people calling them the Disney of crypto, like, what if they build a crypto amusement park? Like, crypto got to start thinking outside the box, bro, and really think about how they can adopt regular people and not have everything so based on a computer screen or digitally. Like, I know we moving into that era, but some people are still brick and mortar. Some people still like to go out places and go to amusement parks and do shit. Everybody don't just want to be in the fucking metaverse. You feel me? So, like, we still got massive things that can happen, right? The NBA can tokenize this entire system, right? By bringing the NBA to the blockchain. Now you got NFT everything, every player literally tokenized, every player with its own token, every team with its own token. Like, bro, the avenues that we can still grow in and be adopted is limitless. So, like, when you know, at the end of the day, when people be like, it's just getting started or whoop de whoop whoop, I don't mind them saying that when you think about long term. Now, if you think about personal 4-year cycles, that's when I'm like, practice risk management. Like, that's all I can tell you. But outside of that, like, long term, the sky's the fucking limit for the crypto industry. Just how everything is being built around the blockchain and built around digital assets. So I don't know. I'm more excited than ever of the future of crypto. Yeah, crypto is fucking frustrating sometimes, bro. It is frustrating, like, when you get rugged. Like, that shit happens to everybody. It happens to me, bro. Like, it's frustrating when you watching people get these crazy P&Ls and you like, damn, when I'm gonna pick the right meme coin? Like, that shit does get a little frustrating. Sometimes you just gotta step away and then look at the big picture, right? And figure out who you gonna be in crypto. And once you do, it starts to really calm down for you, and it's kind of like smooth sailing. He said, trash coin. Max, I was thinking about that regarding Pingu. I told people that coin is family friendly. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's good. That's really good adoption happening right there. When you can get the kids on board. Because when you get the kids on board, now you're forcing the parents on board because they're gonna do whatever they kids like, right? They're gonna make sure their kids happy, right? If their kids happy with this little Pingu, whatever it is, you forcing the parents to be on board. So you just onboarding families, like, facts, bro. W's in the chat for Carlton. W, dog. W. Hold on. Crypto military vet. Trash coin, yeah, trash coin, bro. Like I said, trash coin, man. I'm seeing a lot of trash coin community. Guys, I found about trash coin by Crypto Gains. I felt like I was late to it, and then it did like 2-3x after he made his video. So, salute to the trash coin community. I am aware of the token, right? I've done research on it. I looked into it. I looked at the market caps and all the stuff like that, and that's one of those tokens that I'm like, it probably will run to 100 million because it's like a really, really good narrative. I can see it going to 100 million, but it's like, dang, it's kind of like, damn, where was this token on my GMGN when I needed to find it, right? I wish I would have got in early. Like somebody got into it crazy early in the chat. Who said they got into it crazy early in the chat? Where was it? Yeah, somebody in the chat said they got into trash coin really, really early. Roadblock said he got into trash coin at a 200K market cap and is now a $13 million market cap. W's in the chat for Roadblock. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. I don't know. I might stream a little later. Chat. Price prediction for Telos. Let's check it out. I haven't looked at Telos in like the last stream, since the last stream that y'all asked me about it. T-Lo's definitely setting a new low, bro. I wonder what happened to T-Lo's. Like, so what happened? Where we're at some point did they lose people? Like, what this thing had a promising trajectory at one point, and then like, what happened? I don't know. I don't follow it any longer. It was supposed to be the next Solana. What happened to my boys that used to be in the chat, that used to be shilling Telos and all of that? I don't know. I think they started like to pivot to like gaming, and then like gaming and crypto just died, bro. Like, but let's see. First and foremost, you got to get back above these moving averages. 3 cent is crazy because when I first bought Telos, it was like right here, like 9 cent, and then it went up to like 30 something cent and high, or actually went up to almost 90 cent, right? But yeah, I locked in profits, and now it's all the way back down to the lows. I don't know. Let's check the Twitter page. What do they got going on? What's going on with Telos, bro? Y'all tell me. I used to see Telos all over my X account. Let me follow them again, because this is my new X account. If you've been part of my channel, I got banned on X like 2 times. Oh, what's happening with Telos? Cool. What's your favorite chain? Look like the people still here. This guy he's still shilling Telos, same people. I don't know, man. If you don't, so this is the thing. If you believe that the fundamentals haven't changed with Telos, could be a great opportunity. Especially if you've never bought, right? If you've never bought. Now, if you bought and then you just been riding that thing down, you probably like, God damn, when is gonna turn around? I don't really see nothing that stands out to me though. I don't know. So here's the thing. What is Telos focused on? Is it the gaming? Is it meme coins? Is it AI? Like, what is they go-to? What is the go-to? All that. What is the go-to? I don't know what the go-to is. So that's probably what was happening. People just don't know what the go-to is, man. Let me see here. WHF. What's up, SM? CEO. Oh, John Lillick left. Well, there you go. There you have it. There you have it. I was wondering why I didn't see him all over X, bro. Bro, it's tough, bro. It's tough with like people don't understand how tough it is like managing a coin, bro. That shit is not easy, bro. Like dealing with us crypto people is not fucking easy, bro. Like man, like doing that, bro. It's not easy, bro. It's not easy. Y'all gotta stop doing that, bro. Y'all be running off good people from crypto, bro. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop like being so fucking hard on the devs, bro. Like, damn, bro. Dude was a good person for Telos, bro. But I know that shit probably was a lot of pressure to deliver, to execute, and he probably inherited some shit where he was trying to fix, but he probably inherited like with the last, bro. I think we just be running away people, bro, from the crypto market by just how crypto people be acting when shit don't go their way. Like if the market ain't moving the way they want to move, bro, it's like everybody always got to be so sour, bro. Like, damn, bro, if you know you ain't had the money to buy crypto in the first place, why the fuck you buying crypto? Please tell me. Why is you buying crypto if you know you can't afford to buy that shit, bro? Like, god damn. I didn't even know he left, bro. That just pissed me off, bro. And I already know how it is, bro. People get tired of that negative ass, toxic ass shit, bro. No, I haven't looked into Aleph Cloud. Guys, the stuff that I buy is the stuff I talk about, okay? If it's not a sponsored video, all right? So, like, I'm only focusing on what matters. And in my opinion, I told you guys what matters. AI, memes, and RWA. And find one ecosystem and explore it. Learn everything about it. Like, y'all be having so much different tokens. How you going to make money in crypto if you got 30 tokens? Like, I'm telling you, like, that's, like, back in the day, that was, like, a thing. But now, remember, Bitcoin went from 15K to 120. We talking about this cycle. We're not talking about long term, because in the long term, it's probably going to go to $2 million. But this cycle, it went from 15K to 120. At some point, it's going to correct, right? Like the stock market. But it only goes up. That's what Bitcoin does. We know it. Not saying it doesn't. But, like, we got to start, like, consolidating our portfolios into stuff you really, really believe in. And then if you got a few outliers that you know is high risky, but you know it's massive potential, like a trash coin or something, that needs to be separate. But I feel like a lot of people specifically that watch my channel, I feel like, I don't know, I think we got to review portfolios or something, because I feel like y'all portfolios be all over the place and it don't be really making sense. Like, your portfolio got to make sense. It got to strategically make fucking sense. My team, check out Bonk Sister Momo, Montana 300, GS and Gains, Montana 300. That's that the rapper in this joint. All right, Crypto Millie Richard Hart has the second biggest ETH. Yeah, oh man, don't even that N for Gains. We put that over there in the meme coin bucket. He done with his old coin Hex and then done a 10,000X. Richard Hart is the second biggest ETH treasury, and he's about to dump it into his coins X PLS Impulse. When ETH is at 7K, 8K, he will have around $2 billion to dump into his coins. Okay. I don't know. I think AOKG told me that. AOKG told me that, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that ecosystem. Not for me. That ecosystem, no offense, just not for me. Right? That's best way I can say that. Fartcoin, Pingu, Soros, my whole portfolio for now. Okay. What is Sorrows? I gotta check that out because I'm seeing a lot of people talk about it. What the hell is Sorrows? Is this a new chain? Let's see. Sorrows. Yo, where is my maids at, bro? They are late. I knew I was checking my building the foundation infrastructure of the internet financial market on Solana. Any asset, anywhere, anyone, powered by open internet. I don't know about Sorrows, but it looks interesting. Some new shit on Solana, huh? I think I have at most 13 tokens. Yeah. I think I got like 7 to 10, and then I maybe trade the last 3, but I don't hold a big portfolio, right? I already know what I'm buying, and I know what I'm DCAing, and I'm just continuing to rock with them tokens. If I do run across something new, I do share it in the Patreon, and I let people know if I bought the token or not. But what's up? Let me text them and see where they at. 1 second, chat. Call me about appointments. Where is it? Damn, I forgot I got a new phone. So I gotta look in this phone and see what the number is. I got 4 phones. 1 for the crypto and 2 for the crypto. Where y'all at, yo? We got the extended stream going on. Come on, man. This phone is exceptionally slower than this one. Like, god damn, bro. I be feeling like I'm about to turn old when waiting for this shit to do something. Sounds good. You're all set. Okay, yeah, that's the phone number right there. All right, let me see what we got here. Sorrows is a beast. What does Sorrows do, chat? Tell me more about it. Tell me more about what Sorrows do. Tilos. Okay, we got some Tilos guys coming in here. Good to see that. Y'all, why did John Lillard leave? Why did he leave, Tilos fam? Tell me why he left. I need to know this. That was my guy. He gave me a shout out and everything. Like, what happened to John, bro? Foxy meme, unified protocol before the run. RWA is Zepec and XRP. All right, that's good. Good lineup. Foxy meme coin is a sleeper. Unified protocol, that's an OG. And again, that's because you haven't done your research. Opinions are like holes. We all have. Stop the cap. Sorrows chart is only up in 24 hours, 7 day. Opinion and on-time chart. Lastly, XCN on before you 5 tokens. XCN is not bad. I probably hold more than you, Cap. Why are y'all in the same community arguing with each other? The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all supposed to be holding the same token and y'all arguing? What are we doing? That's why that shit be like that, bro. Y'all can't. Y'all always arguing and toxic as fuck. You be running people out of the community. Same shit for last 2 years. God damn. Y'all still ain't learned how to onboard people, man? God, what the fuck, bro? I don't know cryptos with the chart like that. He said, I don't. Ellie, check out autos. Yeah, I just was talking about autos. I just was talking about autos. Autos is a dope RWA product, bro. If I was in Dubai and I needed a car, I'd probably just do it with autos just off the strength because, you know, They in crypto, but I'm very familiar with all those. I see, bro. It's the same shit over and over and over, bro. And I'm not agreeing with Games or EB because I rock with both of y'all, bro, for years. But god damn, we still on this? And can't we all get along? Shit. 3 years later, and y'all motherfuckers still arguing in the same damn community. And then wondering why we can't get nowhere as a community. The fuck, man? I swear to God, bro. And y'all asking me why I made that decision that I made. It was a fucking no-brainer. Alright, this is where the stream is about to end. This is where the stream is about to end, bro. Shit, this is all good things come to an end. What, bro? What is y'all, bro? Y'all should have never gave me sound effects, bro. Y'all want me to take this streaming shit? Y'all want me to take this streaming shit serious and we get crypto ran up in the streaming shit? Y'all want me to take this shit serious? Y'all already know how I'm coming. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Y'all already know how I'm coming. They should have never gave me sound effects. That wasn't even an argument. That was a disagreement to agreement. It's all love, Evie. It's all love, bro. Trust me, y'all don't even know. I rock with the Elon community. You feel me? It's always gonna be like that. That was the first token that I ever started talking about. So it all is always gonna be love, regardless. I might not cover it anymore, but it's all love. You feel me? I just want to. I think that community deserves success, whether I'm a part of the project or not. I believe that community deserves success, period. So that right there, I'll never change. We joke around, hee ha ha. I'm just joking. It's entertainment purposes, but at the end of the day, I want to see the community wins. I want to see all the community wins that deserve it. All love, for sure, for sure. The Body we fall. All right, I gotta find out what's going on with my maids, man. I gotta get this house cleaned up before I go, man. I'm gonna be like, what's old girl name? She spent like 40,000 a month or a year or some shit every 3 months or some shit. Ariana Fletcher. She said she gonna clean her own house. Maybe I should do the same thing, bro. Instead of paying these maids. Where the fuck is they at? No. God damn, I got shit to do. I ain't gonna be coming inside my house without me and while I'm not here and stealing my shit. Hell to the nah. Millie ain't going. AOKG, salute AOKG. You already know how we come in AOKG. Oh, yeah, y'all want me to like take this? I ain't never really took the streaming shit serious, but I'm thinking about taking it serious. I'm thinking about taking it serious. I'm bored with life right now. I never really wanted to like take streaming serious, but I'm thinking about taking it serious. So ETF 500. Millie, did you hear Tyler created a new album? That thing sound like a 90s Euro dance movie soundtrack. I did listen to his new single, and I seen LeBron James in it. They would look like they was trolling Drake, bruh. Like, Drake can't get, bruh. He can't catch a break, bruh. It's just like the GOAT trolling you, bruh. You got the GOAT trolling you. The other GOAT. The baby GOAT. Because he ain't better than Michael Jordan to me, but that's just my opinion. I know y'all don't agree. It is what it is. Michael Jordan, my GOAT. Whatever. But yeah, Drake seemed like he in his feelings about the whole LeBron James thing, bro. And it's just like, bro, that's crazy. And then it's like people coming at LeBron James and like talking about like his family and what he doing with his side chicks and shit. Like, that shit is so petty, bro. Like, bro, if you got inside information on this man's household, like, why? What is you on, bro? Like, bro, if I ever become a big streamer, guys, y'all better never let me become one of these corny ass motherfuckers, bro. Y'all better never let me become one of these corny motherfuckers, because I be looking at they stream like, y'all is so lame, bro. Like, who does that? That shit so corny, bro. Like, who gave these dudes a platform, bro? God dang. Streaming is addicted. 1000x. Elon about to do Eve to 20K. See, y'all been on TikTok. Hey, Altcoins, what you doing? Quit scaring me. Salute to Angela. Oh, shit, I done broke my chair. I'm about to fall out. I done forgot my chair broke, chat. I'm about to fall out that joint. W. Angelo. Yeah, we can't be running people out of crypto, y'all. Y'all can't blame Drake. He had mad love for LeBron. Bro. Bro. It's, bro, who cares, bro? Like, LeBron can listen to multiple artists, bro. Just because LeBron liked Drake and he had like the Drake song and maybe they did a couple two mans, whatever, bro, don't mean he don't like Kendrick songs. The man, if you've been following LeBron, he is a music connoisseur. He listened to everybody. He like KD, like them, they listen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? LeBron listened to all type of artists. So like if he was rocking with K Dot, he was rocking with K Dot. He was listening to Drake this too, and he had put the like the fire emojis in the owl. He just felt like K Dot won the beef. Like 75% of the world felt like K Dot win the beef. I don't. He was just being real with his homie, like, you know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all duked it out, but you know he got you, dog. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. You know he got you, bro. You know. He got you, bro. He got you that time. You know what I'm saying? Your homie just got to keep it real with you. Like, hey, bro, you know, you got a couple in. You know what I'm saying? You got maybe a little jab and left hook, bro. But when he scooped you and dropped you on your neck, bro, I had to jump in because he got you, bro. I had to help you, bro, because I had to help you. I had to jump in, bro, because when he scooped you, I thought it was over with, bro. I thought you broke your neck or some shit. So, you know, he got you. You know, you was just keeping it real with him, chat. LeBron has a lifetime $280 million deal. Don't think he gives a damn. I'm with you, 618. 618, I'm with you. I don't think he really care about that shit, bro. I agree 110%. But Drake is hurt, bro. He is hurt. And his fans is more hurt than him, bro. His fans are more hurt than him, which is absolutely insane. Drake is a manufacturer superstar who benefited from the internet age. Really? Bro, y'all is crazy. Jordan over LeBron. W's in the chat, GS. W's in the chat. Let's go. MJ over Bron, baby. That'll never change. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Come on, man. Where y'all at? I'm chilling with y'all until they get here. No comment. Dang, bro. Well, y'all got lost? Epic change seems to be... Epic chain. You get this skinny on the utility. Well, yeah. I know a couple people was asking me about Epic Chain. They're actually not a bad project. Yeah, that was sponsored video, but not a bad project at all. Not a bad project. And I was looking into it. I'm like, this is actually pretty dope, especially if they can pull off some of the stuff that they're aiming to, right? But like I said, when comparing it to something like Ondo, dumb is some big shoes to fill. I think the wheelchair gotta come. Alright, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. It's been one. Amber, appreciate you for following on Twitch. Hold on, let me talk to some of my people on Twitch and these other chats. I ain't know what y'all Twitch chat, Kick chat. If y'all on Twitch or Kick, comment right now so I can see your comment. Comment right now. If you on Twitch and you on Kick and you listening to this, comment right now. Jordan Money pledge $13 on. Oh, it shows me who joins my Patreon now. I gotta set up the freaking bot. If you on Kick or if you on my Twitch, comment. Okay, 618. Comment now. Whoever on Twitch and Kick, comment right now. Let me know you there. I appreciate y'all. MJ wouldn't be anything without Pippen, gang. Pippen ain't never even averaged 20 points a game, bro. Y'all never say that, bro. Y'all would never say that about Kyrie, K-Love, D-Wade, all these dudes that average 20 points a game, bro. Y'all be calling LeBron. Mo Williams had like higher scoring averages than Scottie Pippen, bro. Like, they never say that though, bro. They never say like how LeBron played with the entire NBA and every All-Star from the top 75. And he still couldn't do nothing, bro. Like, stop it. stop it, bro. MJ, bro, you could have put, you could have put, you could have put, you could have put Kendall Gill with MJ, bro. You could have put Glenn Rice with MJ. You could have put Jamal Mashburn with MJ. You could have put anybody, any two-way player that could at least give you 3 and D, right? No, don't get me wrong. Like, I like Pippen was actually better than his statistics. Like when you look at Pippen play, like bro was a beast, bro. Like handle, triple double type of player. If he played in today's league, he can get you 10 assists, he can get you 10 rebounds, he can lock down the best player. Like Pippen did a lot, bro. I'm not even taking it away from what Pippen did, but like Jordan, bro. Like Michael Jordan, bro. Like, bro, Michael Jordan. Are we talking about MJ, bro? Bro, MJ. Bro, MJ, bro. I can't even, bro. MJ, bro. The team with the most Hall of Famer wins 99% of the time. LeBron does have an award that MJ, Kobe, Magic never had in Olympic bronze. You can set up that chat box when it shows the stream platform. I caught all these users. You can set up the chat box when it shows the stream platform. No, I got it set up like that. I got it set up like that. But obviously nobody's on the kick and they're actually following and subscribing, but they're not commenting. So I guess they don't want to type whatever. LeBron, pawn to the moon. MJ never faced anybody with as much Hall of Famers as he had on the Bulls. Bro. LeBron, bro, is a choke artist, bro. We seen that in the Dallas series, bro, where he got locked up by JJ Barea, bro, in the Dallas Mavericks, bro. Then we seen it in his year 3 when he went to the finals with the Spurs, where he was like 9 out of 33 from jump shots, something ugly. Like, bro, if the Spurs played that type of defense on Jordan, he would have destroyed them from the mid-range. Like, Jordan mid-range was so peak. His shit was peak, bro. Like, he would have destroyed the Spurs from the mid-range if they would have played that defense. So, I don't know what y'all talking about, bro. I don't know. Like, LeBron is not on Jordan level, bro. LeBron is the second greatest player of all time behind Jordan. Like, I give LeBron number 2, but I can't give him number 1, bro. I just can't. I seen Mike, bro. Mike was different, man. And see, I'm higher on Bron than Kobe. Like, I'm not as high on Kobe as a lot of people. Like, a lot of people think Kobe is a GOAT. Kobe is top 3. Like, I don't think Kobe is top 3. I don't think Kobe is the GOAT. Or none of that, right? I'm not big on Kobe. I seen the difference between Mike and Kobe. When you look at it, you can go through efficiency, PR. It's just different. Like, Kobe was Kobe, but, like, Mike was legendary, bro. Legendary. All right, I don't know if that's knocking them knocking. I got to get up out of here because we going to start talking about sports. MJ was different, bro. I appreciate everybody that showed up to the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithm. Tell someone that you love them today. Health is wealth. Drink water. Stay hydrated. It's hot out there, man. And don't give up. Crypto is daily opportunities. Practice good risk management. Never invest what you're afraid to lose. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. That means go get it. We subscribe to Hustle Over Hope EM over here. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.